Hey guys, sorry for the weird view through the steering wheel. It's kind of a rainy, crappy day out, which really wouldn't stop me normally from working out. I was going to end up sweaty anyway, but there is the odd rumble of thunder. So I am going to play it a little safe today. I'm going to stay out of the weather. I don't really know what I'm going to do as far as exercising. I may try to do some calisthenics or maybe some light lifting. But immediately what I'm going to do is, yesterday I did some computer work in lieu of a workout. It's some stuff I have to complete for work. And two of the programs that I watched, although I put the 40 minutes into them, that's necessary to watch the videos, when it came time to complete out the task, it wouldn't allow me to. So now I'm going to go to the local library, because you're supposed to do this stuff on a laptop or a desktop, and I figured out a way to do most of them on my phone. But the last two, the longer of the sets, unfortunately that's not an option. So I'm off to the library. I'll probably spend an hour and a half to 2 hours at the library watching the last two videos. The downside to that is, by the time I get out, because I worked all night last night, I may not necessarily have the energy to do more exercising. I will, however, try to push through, but I'm already a little tired, and as you can imagine, the info that these classes are teaching is dry. So it's going to be a struggle. But let's see what the day brings. I'm excited to finally get this work done. I've been putting it off. Today's actually the last day to get it done. In the past I've been a big postponer, but I've been better about it. But it's just such dreadfully boring material, but it's necessary. So I'm gonna head over there now. I'm gonna get that done, and we'll see what the day brings. As far as what I'm eating, again, today I had probably about a pound of ground beef when I got home from work. I recently reduced how much meat I'm eating. And what I found yesterday, we went to the job site, we got back around quitting time, and I was empty. I didn't feel like I had an ounce of food in my stomach, and when I got home I was actually very hungry. So again, I apologize for this whole steering wheel thing. It's just the best place I have to put the phone. So I ate about a pound of beef this morning. I'll take probably a little less than a pound with me to work. I'll eat that when I get to work at like 9 o'clock. I'm not due until 10, so it gives you some time to eat and kind of relax, get used to being there, and then my night begins. So that's kind of my plan for the day, and hopefully get some rest in the middle. I'm still very happy with carnivore. Eating beef for me is always a treat, even in the form of ground beef. I know a lot of people, it's not their favorite, but I just enjoy red meat in all its fashions. And the fact that it really sticks to my budget at, I don't know if it's $3.99 a pound or $3.79 a pound, whatever it is. It turns out to be like $39 at Walmart for the 10-pound slab. So I'm really, really happy with that. It's not stressful to spend the money, because I know it's with the exception of doing chicken, which isn't optimal. I like the idea of the 4-chambered stomachs. I'm not a animal biologist, so I don't know how true it is about their stomachs and how it processes the grain, but it makes sense to me. And if it makes sense to me, it makes it a lot easier. So I try to stick with the animals that have multi-chambered stomachs, the cows, the sheep, the goat, stuff like that. And what I know is true is the meat is more nutrient dense, and if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it the healthiest way possible. So that's it. I'm off to the library. I will hopefully check in with you again later, but today might be a one video day. Between not being able to do my workout, not sure if I'm gonna have time to work it in later, which I'm really going to try, I promise. But my job is a very dangerous job. And I work in extreme temperatures, and I work overnights. Those three things, if you take those three things and add in a lack of sleep, it's a recipe for disaster. And too many guys fall into that category, and I don't want to be one of them. I have a family that's looking forward to me coming home and depending on me to provide for them. So I'm probably going to play it safe and get some sleep tonight. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, it's my pleasure to share this content. I do it because I love it. I do it because I'm passionate about it. I do not do it for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. But if the channel grows, I'll be able to do more with it. So if you do enjoy it, as always, I'd appreciate the likes, the shares, the subscribes. If you have a friend that's in the lifestyle and they want to see a real point of view from somebody who's, I'm not a rich man, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm just a guy who's trying to figure out a way to get healthy and get through this life as healthy and as prosperous as possible. And well, this is my story. Alright, that's it. You guys have a good day. As always, stay healthy and try to keep moving.